Hi, I'm Dr. Cash with the Wellness Centers of America. Today we're going to be talking about some yoga poses or positions, and we're going to be talking about why they're beneficial for your health. Before we get started, I'd like to talk a little bit about the spine. This is what you look like inside. And you'll notice that there are curves in the spine. These are natural curves for the body. Having these curves, like in the low back, it creates a C curve. In the mid-back, it creates a curve the opposite direction. In the neck, it creates another C curve. Those curves are very important because with those curves in their natural positions, it allows the nerves coming out to have a free path where they are not rubbed on or interfered with. So let's take a look at some poses. Bryce, if you would get in the first pose. In this position, you'll notice that she is twisting to the side. Now, one of the things that we want to look at in the low back is that the curve is preserved, as we talked about with the spine. When she leans forward like this, you'll notice that the curve is still retained here. When she twists to the side, it closes the holes on one side where the nerves come out and opens on the other side. So it's always a good thing when you're in this position to make sure that your hips are rotated forward so that you preserve the curve. One thing with yoga positions, it's very, very good at creating those curves so that it relieves pressure on the spine. Okay, and with this position also you turn to the other side, and so you're getting a good stretch of the core muscles right around the spine. All of these things are very healthy. Okay, back to the second. Okay, and now go to the second position. Okay, in this position, this is very, very good for working this area right here. This is an area that is not used. It's between the shoulder blades. Normally, the muscles in there are not used very often, and this is great for building those muscles up. When you go down and then you stretch up, it works the rhomboid muscles on the top, which helps restore the curve in the upper back. By doing that, it pulls the shoulders forward and helps restore the curve in the neck. And doing that also helps with taking pressure off of the nerves. That in turn creates more nerve flow and makes you healthier. Okay, if you would go to the next one. Okay, in this position, this is really good for opening up the shoulders, for creating that curve again that we talked about in the upper back, and it's also good for decompressing the lower back so that the discs are gently pulled open, and that re-imbibes the discs, which in turn pulls fluid in, which nourishes the discs. So this is a very good position for the low back, as well as for the middle part of your back. Okay, and go to the next one. Okay, and in this position, it's very similar to the last position in the sense that it's decompressing the low back. In the low back, you have the most pressure, and it is the most common area for patients with disc problems. Doing this stretches the low back or decompresses it and opens up the holes in that area so that the nerve flow comes out and it's not impeded or impinged upon. This is a great thing to do. As long as you do it slowly, you want to make sure you do this very slowly because you're dealing with ligaments which the discs are made up of, and you want to open that area up without doing any type of jerky movement. Okay, come on up. Okay, and as you can see, yoga is excellent for working on people with back problems, correcting curves and posture, and it's a very good thing to do. It's non-impact, and from a chiropractic standpoint, it is an excellent thing to do. Thank you.